Hello, welcome to the first round here. We are gonna keep this. We have Grim Lava Monster Incinerate just in case he does something, and then Hero of Access Ridge to put some pressure. It's obviously not the nuts hand. I mean, we do have 4 lands, which is a bit too much. And our opponent seems to have a turn 1 play. Hopefully not Inquisition, because that's gonna be pretty good taking away my Lava Monster. But we obviously have like really strong draws here. We can play almost everything out of our deck. So he gets Watery Grave, probably just wants to have 6 through my turn or something. I don't know why he did that. But Rude Awakening is going to be really good against control, assuming he's control, not reanimation, of course. Which he might as well be in these colors, especially in these colors. Kami of Ancient Law, don't really care about it. Do I want to kill it? Probably not. I mean, we do draw Flametongue Kavu, we can take some damage from it. Although we can kill it and then, you know, Grim Lava Monster and then do more, blah 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 blah. Let me reply on this text message for a second. So Vigilance 3/4, when it attacks, you get another 1/1. It's a pretty good card. If you can protect it, it's gonna be pretty broken. But I mean, I can Flametongue Kavu it next turn. If he can't protect it, it's gonna die. And then we're gonna have like Hell Rider and so on. Hero of Oxid Ridge can't actually make sure that he can't block with those cards. The problem, of course, is that this card has Vigilance. So let's hope he doesn't have a counter then. Let's hope he like plays something. So he does. Spectral Procession is okay, because Hero of Oxid Ridge really does take care of all of these. So he somehow is aggro as well. But I mean, if I can play Hero of Oxid Ridge, we can swing for 9 and then swing for lethal, and none of his creatures are even going to be able to block. Plus Hell Rider is going to be pretty good. Yeah, doesn't really matter if he makes more 1/1s. We're going to be winning this race no matter what. If he pumps this, we're still winning. So just gotta hope he doesn't have something. Give me a sec here, gotta answer this. Okay, sorry. So we're obviously not gonna block. I mean, don't really care about 3 damage, and he's not gonna be expecting Hero of Oxid Ridge here. I mean, it's really gonna throw his game through the window, because I mean, he just can't block with his stupid creatures, and he's gonna take 9. So he's gonna fall down to 10 against our really aggressive deck. Probably should have kept open a mountain for Grim Lava Monster, or even didn't attack with it. That seems like a big mistake on my end. Thunderblast doesn't have trample unless it has persist. He's gonna make another token, so he has to have an answer against Hero of Oxid Ridge, I think. Opposition is really good here. And then he does that. Okay, so he has 3 creatures to tap down. More of mine. So we can play Hell Rider and then do something. But then this is lethal. This is lethal if he pumps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So opposition is the card that kills me, so I have to hope he makes a mistake. Which he probably won't. So let's not show the card. So opposition. I think Fire Rise is really good against him here. Blue Elemental Blast might be what I want in, but probably not. Maybe I should have gone for Elspeth there then, huh? I still think my deck should be solid enough against him. Just got a bit unlucky that it just had the opposition there. Don't think Rude Awakening is gonna be good enough. Like, it's gonna be slower than these. Although probably. Nah, problem is that Rude Awakening isn't gonna be cast if he has like opposition. I really want to Red Elemental Blast against opposition, because that's gonna be the game-breaking card, and probably not the Flame Javelin. Seems unnecessary. Although he did have some 4 toughness guys that I saw already, so probably wanted in for that. What do I want gone? Stormbreath Dragon is really good as well. Experiment 1 maybe. Like, I think Noble is a bit better than Experiment 1. And let's go. So not gonna mulligan this. It's not that great. It's pretty slow, but we have a decent mid game here. Just gotta hope my opponent doesn't open too sickly. We do have a bunch of 1 and 2 draws, but we just don't seem to be getting them. Although we did have Lavamancer and other cards. So I'm gonna drop the Mountain turn 2. Is he really gonna go for Water Grave again? Yeah, he is. So that's twice my opponent opens with the same and I don't. But drawing Red Elemental Blast is pretty good, just in case he has opposition. Which is, like, opposition is the nuts card. It's a really good card. So we draw the Mountain, which we're obviously gonna cast just because of Flame Javelin. Being able to cast that end of turn on the 3/4 if he has it is pretty good. Court Hussar is fine. I'm not actually gonna Flame Javelin that. It's just a 1/3 Vigilance. Porphyros is obviously something I wanna cast, and then hope I draw land and he doesn't have Elspeth or something. Because if he has Elspeth, I Stormbreath Dragon, deal 2. But then I obviously need to be able to draw a land, which I did. So Porphyros is pretty good because with Stormbreath Dragon and Thunderblast it's gonna be live, and it's always gonna be dealing damage to my opponent anyway. So here comes Elspeth, I feel. Hero Blade Hold, so we can Flame Javelin that. I think we have to, of course, because it's too good of a card. We just play Stormcroak Noble, deal damage to him, and then Flame Javelin. Cancel Flame Javelin. I was like, why couldn't I redirect? Because it's not a Planeswalker that's out there. So we have an extra red now, so if you run out Thunderblast, Porphyros is gonna be live instantly, which is pretty nice. But I still think I want to run out the Thunderblast, just because of the Porphyros becoming alive. Like, if he doesn't cast anything, I think Thunderblast is a correct play, because Stormbreath Dragon takes care of other annoying cards. Do I want to draw a land? I probably do, because if I don't draw a land, he has Force Spike that's live. Sure, if he has Force Spike, he has Force Spike. He doesn't. So begin combat, attack with this and this, and let's see what he blocks, if he blocks anything at all. So it falls down to 2. Now Incinerate is lethal. He's gonna have a hard time dealing with this and this, and then this, backed up by Red Elemental Blast as well. Yeah, this card is pretty good. I was wrong in my assessment about this card, I guess. It already did 10 damage on its own. Together with this, that's 17 and then 18 because of the fetch. Okay, got it. Okay, so do I want to change anything up? That's the question. Mark of Mutiny seems decent if he has like Hero Blade Hold and so on, but still don't think I want a Tron. Probably not. Beast Within, maybe, but probably not. Experiment 1, again, it's a bit too slow, I think. Armageddon is only good if I'm ahead, and then I'm probably winning the game anyway. Maybe I want Master of the Wild Hunt out of there. Although, it's a pretty good card on its own. Orcus Lumberjack accelerates me into my big drops. Maybe I want that in. It's sacrifice of forest, so we have limited amount of forests. So it's pretty unlikely I want to do that. Okay, if I was more on green, maybe I wanted to, but I don't think I do. I will keep this. We're on the draw, so we're likely to draw some lands. And play GAP, it is a pretty good early drop. We have a really good amount of 4-drops and so on. So my opponent mulligan to 6 and then opens with Ancestral Visions. So we do draw land already, which is really good for so let's put that there so that we can actually see it, which is really good for the GP of course, but also for these cards. Doesn't have another drop here, might have a counter, you never know, but there's no way we're not playing play GP. He just F6, so he doesn't have an answer to it. Then we play Tar Mauler, followed by Hellrider, I guess. Lingering Souls is okay, it's a really good card, because it does keep on blocking this. Make a land drop. Begin combat, attack. But I mean, for him to get back in the game, he has to start stopping, or starts to be casting cards, and then Tar Mauler is just gonna be huge. So Tar Mauler this. Ancestral Vision is gonna come out of suspend next turn, so we really want to draw land this turn. There's a Mirror Angel, which is okay. If I do draw land, obviously want to use the ability. Because I have Flame Tongue Kabu to kill it. And there's also a Stormbred Dragon later on, just in case I can't kill it yet. I do draw the land though, so okay. And then Flame Tongue Kabu. Kill this. Okay, and then attack for 6 to the face. And then he casts Ancestral Vision, makes my creature even bigger. Stormbred Dragon can get rid of that. The Hellrider is gonna be pretty huge. Hero of Oxid's Reach is gonna be pretty huge. This is why you play midrange, just because he's gonna have a hard time stabilizing on just the board here. And then the cards in my hand are gonna be monstrous. Just because they add so much more pressure. And this is why Tar Mauler is good, right? If you play it on an empty board of your opponent and he wants to play things because he has to, because you're playing things, this is gonna just grow. Like he has to play something, then this is a 5/5 already. Hellrider is such a nice card. Like I can understand why when this was standard legal, mono red was this good. Okay, that's fine. Obviously want to use the ability again. Okay, that's fine. Obviously want to use the ability again. So we now have a 6/6. We draw the lands. Okay, we can play Stormbred Dragon, and then it's gonna be in a World of Hurt, right? So he can't even block this. I think we do play attack with the GP because he's gonna block like this, and take 10. Then he's gonna drop down to 4 if he loses one creature. So maybe I don't want to attack with this. Maybe not with Flame Tongue Kabu. And I think block, take. Block, take 4, fall down to 10. I have these 2 remaining. Maybe I want to keep these 2 behind, attack with these. So he blocks like this, takes 4 anyway. And then we have the block for the Flametongue Cavu and the Shrimas. That seems a bit better. I thought this was the one that deals 1 damage to every flying creature, which it obviously isn't. It's a different one, but it's pretty solid as well. Like if your opponent is a control deck, the Monsters is really good. The Monsters is gonna make it a 7/7 anyway. It has protection for white, which is really good against this guy. Deep Analysis is just gonna grow my creature again. And then Hellrider is gonna finish this game off, right? There's no way he can play around Hellrider here. So Hellrider it is. Another land, so we've been drawing pretty solid here with the lands. And Hellrider should just be GG here. I mean, Hellrider on its own is gonna do 5 damage here, and then another, yeah. Pretty sick, and I'll see you guys for the next one.